What's the most painful two-word phrase in e-commerce? Out of stock. Every time a customer sees those words on your best-selling product, it's not just a lost sale, it's a disappointed customer, a broken promise, and revenue that is gone forever. What if you had an assistant who worked 24/7 with one single mission to make sure that never happens again? Today, we're going to build one. We are going to build an AI assistant that transforms how you manage inventory, moving you from chaos and reaction to control and proaction. I'm Adnan, the founder of Kaistra AI. At our firm, we architect the systems that give your business a true competitive advantage. We focus on outcomes, not just workflows. And on this channel, I'm taking you behind the scenes and showing you the exact strategies and builds we use to help our clients cut costs, save time, and drive profit. So let's architect your AI advantage. Let's talk about the out-of-stock revenue killer, because every single product-based business feels this pain. Manual inventory checks are slow, tedious, and they are begging for human error. And the hard truth is, by the time you notice your stock is low, it's already too late. The damage is done. Every single stockout is a direct, unrecoverable loss of a sale. The result is a vicious cycle: lost revenue, unhappy customers who might never come back, and a chaotic, stressful reordering process. To escape this cycle, you must make a strategic shift in your mindset. You have to evolve from being a reactive firefighter to a proactive architect. The old way is firefighting. You are constantly reacting to stock emergencies as they happen, running around trying to solve problems that could have been prevented. The new way is to be an architect. You build a system that anticipates problems before they happen and prepares the solution for you automatically. You are not fighting fires, you are designing a fireproof system. And this is the system we are building today: an automated inventory assistant. Think of it as your 24/7 watchdog that monitors every single product in your store. And here's the key: it doesn't just send you an alarm when there's a problem. It actively starts the solution by drafting the purchase order for you, giving you back critical time. So how does this watchdog actually work? It runs on a simple, powerful 3-step logic. Step 1 is check. On a recurring schedule, say every hour, the system automatically gets a full inventory report for all of your active products. Step 2 is qualify. It instantly filters that entire report and is looking for only one thing: products that have dropped below our critical stock threshold. And finally, step 3 is act. For every single product that is qualified as low stock, the system performs 2 actions simultaneously. It logs a draft purchase order in your Google Sheet, Airtable, or whatever database you are using, and it sends an instant high priority alert directly to your phone in your preferred communication medium. Check, qualify, and act. Okay, so you see the strategy, you understand the why. Why building a proactive system is the only way to escape the out-of-stock trap and protect your revenue. Now for my builder community, it's time for the how. I'm going to jump into my N8N canvas and we're going to build this workflow step by step. I'll show you how to connect to Shopify, how to set up the logic, and how to create the automated alerts and purchase orders. Let's get into the build. Alright guys, let's start our build. I'm currently in my N8N canvas. At first, as I told you before, we are using a schedule trigger. So the workflow runs in a scheduled time every day. So maybe we can run it every hour. Okay, so it will run every hour to check your product inventory. After that, we'll add search for Shopify in the search bar. Click here, scroll down and select get many products from here. At first you have to connect your Shopify account. So let me show you. You will need your shop subdomain. For example, I am using a developer mock store. So this is my mock Shopify store. And so my store subdomain is adnansmockstore.myshopify.com. So paste in yours. Then you will need an access token and app secret key. So you can get that from, if you head over to your Shopify settings, click on apps, select app and sales channel settings, and if you over to develop apps, so what you do, you'd select create an app, give it a name and define the scopes. So in this case I have named my apps N8N agent, or this was the second one. Then you have to define the scopes or the permissions what the app can do through the API call. For example, it can read your checkout data, it can update your product, delete your product, create new product, and whatever permissions you give, it will be able to do that. Then Shopify will show you an API token which you can just see for once, so make sure you save that somewhere. So after that you just copy it and paste it here in these fields. Okay, then you would click save. So after that, limit should be 50, that's okay. So let me show you my store. If I head over to products, and from here you can see that there are some products that are very low in stock or out of stock. For example, this one we have 8 in stock, this one we have 2 in stock, this one we have 0 in stock, and some of the inventories are not tracked. For example, we can count them as low stock, and we have some variants for other products as well which are also low in stock. So let's see how our system manages to handle that. So if I click on schedule trigger, it will run. Then if I click on get many products, Shopify fetched all the products from our Shopify store. So currently we have 17 products there. Now we'll actually filter them out based on their stock quantity. So for that filtering, if I search if, and here click on expression, and if I paste in this placeholder here, so it means the JSON variance inventory quantity. So it will fetch all the inventory quantity from all those 17 products. Now if I head over here and select number is less than or equal to, and remember our threshold value we selected 10, and in your case whatever you want to give, you can do that. So I click on execute step. So what we can see from here, we have 7 items in our true branch and 10 items in our false branch. So it incorporated the variance as well. So we have 7 items which we need to restock. Cool. So in the true branch, if I click on plus button here, I'm going to add a loop over items node. So search for loop, click the first one, and that's okay. What we're going to do, I'm going to delete that extra node which was labeled replace me, and from the loop section here, click on plus. We will add a code node here. Click on code, click on this button here, delete, paste in the code, and let me explain what the code does. At first, by the way guys, if you are not comfortable with coding and these codes here, do not worry at all, because you can download this exact workflow that I'll be building today from a link. So you can get the workflow and the other workflows from my other videos as well. So you can just download them and import them directly into your NHN canvas and you can get going. So at first, get the single item, the low stock product coming into this node. Then it will extract the core product details. For example, the product name, the product SKU, the current stock number. Then define our business logic. So here we can set rules for reordering. From now it's a simple static value. For example, reorder quantity for this demo build, we are keeping it to 50, and you can add whatever number you want. Then it will create a clean output object. This new object will contain our clean, easy to use variables. And what objects will it return? Product name, product SKU, current stock, and reorder quantity. And return the final data in the output data. Okay. So why we're actually pre-processing the data here, let me show you. So this was the output from our Shopify node. You can see this is so messy, so many variables and data that we do not need. All right, we only need a few. Okay, so let me click on this button here, loop over items, and then I'm going to run the code node here. Done. Our code node has returned only 4 variables here: product name, product SKU, current stock, reorder quantity. Excellent. After the code node, we will search for Google Sheet. Listen guys, these workflows are so flexible and they can be changed into anything. So for my demo build, I'm keeping my database to Google Sheet, as an example, but you can use Airtable, or you can use other databases as well. Whatever you like, you can do that. Or even N8N has a native data table feature now, alright, you can use that too. So whatever you want to do, you can do that. Then I'm going to select append row in sheet. At first you have to connect your Google Sheets account, then operation append row. From the document selector, here is our document Low-Stock and Reorder Assistant. Let me actually show you how the sheet is looking. So this is our actual sheet that I created beforehand in my Google Drive. So we have a column date, product name, product SKU, current stock, reorder quantity, and status. So let me just make this colorful. Cool. Now choose the sheet. I had only one, so it was sheet 1. So then it will automatically fetch the column headers. Now you just have to manually drag and drop the results from our previous code node here. So in the date section, we actually have to add a variable here. Click on expression and paste in this placeholder here. So $now.2 format. This is N8N's native feature for getting the current date and time. Okay, so you can just copy and paste it here. Now about the product name, I'm just going to drag and drop from the previous code node's output. Then we got product SKU. In this case it is null because we didn't have a product SKU for the gift card section, but for other products we would have that. Then current stock 0, so it's completely out of stock. Reorder quantity, so reorder quantity should always be 50 or whatever you decide. Then status, let me just quickly type in draft. That's it. Now if I click on execute step and head over to our Google Sheets, see, in a second all the data have been populated here. So no data in the product SKU because in our case it didn't have any, but for your products, if it has a SKU number in your product page, it will be populated here. So cool. So let me head over to my N8N again. Now about the alert in your phone, right? Remember, it will send you a direct alert in your phone number instantly. For this demo build, I'm using Telegram, but we have so many options here. Let me tell you. At first, you can get a notification in your Telegram. If you wish to do that, you can add an email node. For example, it will email that exact update directly to your inbox. If you use Slack, if that's your preferred communication medium, you can add your Slack channel as well. You will get a notification alert in your Slack channel, whatever you wish to do. So if you want to have a notification directly to your WhatsApp number, you can do that as well. There are multitude of options available. So I'm going to click on Telegram, scroll down, send a text message, connect your Telegram bot. So how do you do that? It's very easy. Just search for bot father in the Telegram search bar, then contact with that bot and it will give you instructions on how to create your Telegram bot. It will just give you an API key which you'll just paste in the access token. It will give you an access token. You will just paste in here and click on save. That's it. See, there's a instruction here, chat with the bot father to obtain the access token. Cool. Operation, send message. Then you will need a chat ID here. If I hover my mouse here, unique identifier for the target chat or username. To find your chat ID, ask @getIDbot. This is a similar case. You have to go to your Telegram search bar and search for @getIDbot, and it will provide you chat ID of your account. So here's my chat ID. Cool. Now in the text section here, click on expression and select the pop-out window. Let me paste in my Telegram message. So this is the output. That's how it will look like in your Telegram alert. Shopify Low-Stock alert, product, gift card, SKU null, current stock 0. A draft PO to reorder 50 units has been added to your Google Sheet. Okay, so this is the placeholder variables here. So what I did, I just drag and drop. Let me show you how I did that. If I delete, and in our code node, this was the product name, so just click here and drag and drop here. So that's how I place the variables and placeholders here. Okay, cool. Now if I click on execute step, we will get a notification directly in our Telegram. We have to add one more step here. Scroll down and select add field, parse mode. In the parse mode will be markdown legacy. Done. Now if I click on execute step, done. Now let me show you my Telegram account. So here's the new message here. Shopify low stock alert, product name, SKU, current stock, a draft message, and this message was sent automatically with N8N. So that's the N8N basic attribution. So if you do not want that, you have to click on add field, click on append N8N attribution, and turn this off. That's it. We have one more thing to do. We have to actually close the loop, because if you remember, it actually fetched 7 products that were very low in stock or out of stock. So to complete the loop here, let me just click this button and just close the loop in this way. So what it does, the whole loop will run for once for every 7 items. So for this one, it was for the gift card. Then we have 6 items. So the workflow will run again for 6 times. Okay. So that was it. Okay, time to test our workflow. So everything is done. If I click on execute workflow, let's see what it does. So very quickly, if you see here, at first we had the schedule trigger, so which will run every hour. So you do not have to worry about stockouts again. And then the Shopify node fetched 17 items from our Shopify store. Then we added a basic filtering to see actually if the products were very low in stock or not. Then the products which were actually low in stock, in this case for this example run, it were 7 items. Then we added a basic loop here. So what the loop does, at first we have a code which will actually extract all the necessary information from the Shopify output. Then we'll update our Google Sheet with the appropriate data. Then we'll get a Telegram notification for each product which we need to restock soon. So let me go to my Google Sheet. See, we have 7 data here. First we have the dates, the product name, and the product SKU. In our case, we had SKUs for only 3 products because we are working with a developer store here. For you, it will be all 7 product SKUs here. The current stock items, reorder quantity, and the status is draft. So after you reorder, you can just update this with reorder or something like that, whatever you wish. Okay, now if we head over to our Telegram, we received 7 notifications directly in our Telegram. So Shopify low stock alert, one for gift card, selling plans, key walks, collection snowboard oxygen, compared price snowboard. Nice, very cool. And there you have it, a robust, reliable system that stands guard over your inventory 24/7. This is what outcomes over workflows is all about. The outcome here isn't just a notification. The outcome is protected revenue, it's smoother operations, and it's the peace of mind that comes from knowing you'll never lose another sale to a preventable stockout. If you are ready to build systems that deliver real financial results, the best place to begin is with my AI Advantage Kit. It's a free toolkit I created for business owners to help them find the most impactful automation opportunities. Now, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest headache you face when managing your Shopify inventory? Share it in the comments below. I read them all. Let's talk about it. And if you found this helpful, you know what to do. Smash that like button. It helps my channel a lot. And if you want more AI builds and strategies that give your business a true competitive advantage in this era of AI, hit subscribe and the bell. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.